Hello, everyone. So, I'm going to be doing my book talk over The Very Hungry Worry Monster by Laura Ed. This is a book about worrying, and so it teaches kids how to deal with anxiety and worry, which is something I think everyone deals with, at least I do. I know I deal with worrying about everyday life, worrying about school, and so I think this is a very relatable topic for just pretty much anyone, no matter how big or little the worry can be. And so I would probably teach this to probably like a first grade class. And the first part of this book starts out with the girl, and the character is named Freddie Fluster, and she is considered a worry monster expert. And she goes on to tell about all the different worry monsters in this book and about what they deal with. So it gives the students some sense of like what things they might worry about and how they can deal with it. And so the different worry monsters, what they do is she explains they see that a human's worried, they eat up the worry, and then they sleep and stop worrying. So pretty much the monster will eat your worry and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. But it's also good to explain to the students that just because they give the worry monster a worry doesn't mean that it might go away immediately, but it can help them stop thinking about it at the time. So some of the monsters she talks about in the story is a worry about bath monster, scared of the dark monster, which is a lot of kids struggle with the dark most times. Scared of snotty sneezes monster, which they have some funny ones in there too. Fear of questions monster, like when you're in class and you get called on, it talks about that. And it also talks about worrying monster, which this monster is one that they have an actual toy that looks like this, that you can buy, and it unzips like you can see in the picture, and you can actually stuff things inside of his mouth so he can actually eat a worry. So what I would do for my activity is, this is what it looks like, but I would give everyone a sticky note, and I would tell them to write or draw a few things that they might worry about. Like it could be making their parents mad, or they could worry about the dark, or any of the examples in the book, or anything else that they might worry about that really gets on their mind. So what they can do is write it, and then what I would do is call one student up at a time to stuff their worry inside the monster like this, and it goes all the way in his belly, and he pretty much eats it. So that's just a symbolization of them to stop worrying about it. So that's what, and then afterwards, you can have them write about how they feel after they let the worry monster eat it. Do they feel better? Do they feel like it helped? And this is a book that you can keep in your class all year long, and with the worry monster like by your desk. And if anyone's having struggles or worrying about anything, you can pull this up, have them give them a sticky note, and have them write it on it, and then the monster eats it. So I just thought this would be a really great book to teach my students, because everyone worries. You're always going to have that struggle in life, and it's something good to know how to cope with it and talk about it, and it's something that should be explained to even little kids. So that's why I chose this book for my book talk, and this is how I would use it in my classroom. So thank you for listening.